In 1958, a new food was invented with the goal to help end hunger in Japan. The inventor knew it had to be delicious, non-perishable, easy to prepare, and inexpensive. That food was this 29-cent pack of instant ramen. Every day, 290 million people eat instant noodles. They've even been eaten in space.
Roger.
Reportedly, the astronaut said, "I enjoyed it." But you don't get billions of dollars in sales and a Sanrio merch tie-in just by accident. So how did a 48-year-old businessman who knew almost nothing about making noodles start a multi-billion-dollar industry? Momofuku Ando was an entrepreneur with a wild resume. Everything from selling textiles to charcoal, and he even started a school at one point. Now, Ando's story has admittedly gotten a bit mythical over time. There's even this adorable children's book written about him, and an incredible animated short film about his origins. It's called Samurai Noodles, and it's probably the coolest hour story page a company can have. And I think you could see the resemblance. But anyway, to really understand how that giant box of ramen ended up in your grocery store, we have to go back to 1940s Japan. After World War II, Japan faced widespread famine and had its worst harvest season in decades. A Nissan spokesperson would later state that at the time, people were starving and queuing for noodles at street stalls. Because of strict rationing laws and a ban on selling street food, thousands of unsanctioned open-air markets started to pop up. It's estimated that factory workers got more than half of their vegetables on the black market. At the time, Japan relied heavily on the wheat provided by the US during its occupation. Ramen and gyoza, both made from surplus wheat flour, were considered stamina food because they were high in calories and kept you full. But at the time, there was a big push to use the US provided wheat to make bread. Ando, as inquisitive as ever, wanted to know why the government wasn't using more of that wheat flour to make noodles, which were much more common in Japan. He said, if you change your diet, you are in effect throwing away your traditions and cultural heritage. Ando thought that ramen that was more accessible and easier to prepare could, looking back, huge hit.
All right, I gotta go.